Time to finish this!
Come on, Chels.
Oh man! You think this is too much?
Kind of! But he's trying to kill us!
Yeah, this game is wild. What's up, everybody? This is Rich from Gaming on a Budget, the channel that reviews free or cheap games and games on Game Pass with the hopes of recommending you some dope shit. So, hey, you're not gonna stop hearing this from me until the goals are met, but I gotta get to 500 by the end of this month, y'all. I need y'all's help. Please, please, please help me out. So if you're new here, please feel free to subscribe to the channel. I'm telling you, it's cool vibes over here. Like, I'm reviewing games, just like, you know, vibing, like whatever games y'all want me to play that y'all think are cool, you just want me to check out, I got you. So please, like, this channel is for the people, so please subscribe, like the videos, all that, share, all that corny YouTube shit. I need y'all, so please, 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 thank you, and I appreciate it. So today I'll be reviewing another Game Pass game in today's review, and the game is called It Takes Two. I didn't even mean for that to rhyme, but it did. Hey, don't hate the player, hate the bars. Shout out to Tyrone Magnus. Anyway, I remember this game came out and it was like near the pandemic. I think it was like last year actually, and it had a great reception. I saw my boy Trey play with one of his homies, and I thought it looked mad fun. So I got it, and I enlisted the help of a good friend by the name of Chelsea to help me review the game. If y'all want to follow Chelsea, I'll link her Twitter right here, and it'll also be in the description. But go ahead and check her out. She's a pretty cool person. So thank you, Chelsea. Really appreciate it. Before we move any further, let's go ahead and talk about the facts for the game. So the genre for the game is an action adventure platformer developed by Hazelight Studios, who also did a game called No Way Out, which I also played with Chels. It's a really dope game. Like, y'all should check that out. I might talk about that later, but anyway. Published by Electronic Arts, aka EA, the big dogs. Released in March 2021. Created on the Unreal Engine. Platforms you can play this on include Windows, Xbox One, PS4, the Xbox Series X, and the PS5. And the most important question on this channel, is it crossplay? No, it's not at the moment, which sucks because we love crossplay games, especially for something like this. That would be really cool, but unfortunately it's not crossplay. So let's go ahead and talk about the story / lore. So the game is basically about these two parents and their kid Ruby. Cody and May, who are married, are actually planning on getting a divorce and break the news to their daughter Ruby. You can tell Ruby's hurt by this, but at the same time, she kind of looks like she was expecting it, and it's not like anything new. She still takes it pretty bad and tries to cope with the dolls that she made. Through the power of a child's tears, her parents' souls or consciousness are somehow magically transferred into the dolls that she made. The parents, being totally freaked out by this, I mean, which makes sense, are desperately trying to get back to their bodies and, you know, get back to normal. They figure that if Ruby can put them in the dolls, then maybe Ruby can break them out. So playing as the parents trapped in the dolls, you have to get to your daughter and try and reverse what happened before it's too late. So after putting in some hours with my friend Chels and you know, taking some notes on the game, I have some 2 cents to share with y'all, and we're gonna get into it. So the first point, the visuals. Let me just say the graphics for this game are really nice. I mean, that's kind of to be expected. We're talking about an EA game, but it's still really, really damn good. The perspective of playing as dolls in this game is mad interesting. So the visuals are like fitted towards that aspect. So you're like 5 inches tall running around in what looks like to be like a magical or transformed version of the family's home. So you're running across these floorboards, you're platforming onto higher grounds, and everything's just visually satisfying. The dolls themselves are like really appealing, and but you come across some other cool and interesting characters as well. The game is like mad vibrant with colors, and it's just real crisp looking. Like, that's like the best way I can put it. There's a lot of attention to detail graphically, and It Takes Two, I mean, like, they're just, yeah, they killed the, like, the visuals on this game. It's a really dope looking game. Overall, the visuals are like stunning. Really great game. So let's go ahead and talk about the mechanics. So as far as like what kind of gamer you'd have to be to enjoy this, I would say like the playing style for this is easy. So a casual gamer, or even someone who's like less than casual, I think they would pick up this game relatively easy. So there's a lot of interesting things going on in terms of the mechanics. So first of all, the game, with no surprise, is centered around co-op gameplay. You literally cannot play this game without another person. Like 90% of what you do in this game is dependent on 2 players working together. If you've played No Way Out or games like it, then you know what I mean for sure. So this game is essentially a co-op adventure with a huge emphasis on co-op. The game is split screen, which definitely makes sense because you can play either local or as well as online. Throughout It Takes Two, the 2 players come across puzzles that they have to solve to progress through the game. Of course, you can play as either Cody or May. Let's go ahead and talk about movement. Movement wise, there's a lot of things you would expect, being able to double jump, sprint, roll around, etc. But there's also like some cool parts, like where you may need to swing on some ropes or wall jump to elevate, and you can even do like these belly flops and stuff. While Cody and May mostly do the same stuff, throughout the game they both get special items that grants them different abilities. So for instance, Cody eventually gets these nails that he can like throw and summon, kind of similar to like Thor's hammer. And May gets this hammer that she can use to break things as well as use to swing on the nails. So as you can see, the items go hand in hand, making the players rely heavily on teamwork to get shit done. Along with the puzzles, you also have these boss fights throughout the game, which, don't be fooled, can be pretty difficult, but they're mad fun. The game is mostly about teamwork, but it does give you a chance to do something different. So occasionally you run across these mini games that allow you to go head to head with your partner. These games are just for fun, so they're not integral to the story or anything, but they're just like mad fun for real. You can play them as much as you want, and that's cool. Other than the games there's also random stuff you can do. Like there was this part where the characters found this old camera and they started just like taking selfies, which I thought was pretty funny. Without giving away too much, the game is packed with a bunch of neat things that are revealed as the story plays on. But overall, this game has some really cool things as far as the mechanics, and it's just, I don't know, it's a very interesting and well put game. Okay, so next thing is this like random miscellaneous thing. So this game technically can be played for free. So even though this is a Game Pass game, there's a way to play it for free. Other than the Game Pass, EA is doing this thing, so if someone gets the game, they can give their friend a friend pass, which I'm not gonna lie sounds sus, but let me explain. So the friend pass allows anyone you give to play the game with you without owning it themselves. So for instance, if I buy the game, I can hit up Trey and be like, hey man, you wanna run It Takes Two? And he doesn't even need to purchase the game. All I have to do is send him a friend pass, and he can join in and just play with me without owning the game himself. So if you want to take it a step further, y'all technically can split the cost of the game too. Like one of y'all can purchase it and just go half on it, which isn't too bad because the game is $20 on most places. For some reason it's like 40 on Steam. I'm not sure why that is, but you guys can split a game and, you know, possibly pay $10 each and have this really cool game. So even though it is a Game Pass game, there's ways to play it for free technically, and I think that's really cool, especially like during the pandemic when, I don't know, there's a lot of stuff going on and gamers just really needed to have ways to kind of escape what's going on. So I just think this is mad dope, and I think this is a really cool play for EA, and I honestly hope that other companies and other games decide to do things like this. All right, so you guys know what time it is. Let's go ahead and talk about the highlights. So one of the biggest highlights for me in this game is just the visuals. Like visually, this game is mad fire, to be honest. I forget sometimes because I don't play adventure games often, but graphics are like super important for a game like this. And this game, It Takes Two, does a great job. I'm playing it on the Xbox One right now, but I can't imagine how this would look on a next-gen console. And I'm not even lying, I'm a little bummed that I don't have one to play it, but I'm still mad satisfied from what I'm seeing. It's mad colorful, it's really like aesthetically nice, and it's just a pretty game to look at, just to be honest. It's just like, it's like chef kiss as far as like how this game looks. The other highlight I have is it's a co-op game. Like this is so dope that you can play this with somebody else. Like I mentioned before, or I mentioned in the past, the couch co-op is literally like a dying breed. So being able to have something like this is just mad cool. Like whether you're playing with a friend, a sibling, or even like a significant other, you're gonna have fun. And while I'm on that topic, like all shit aside, like call me lame or whatever, or a nerd, but this game is like a perfect game date. Like I'm telling you, like, so yo fellas, if you got like a girl that you're into and she's a gamer, man, like yo, load this up and I'm telling you, like, it's good. All right, I'm gonna keep it PG, but like I'm telling you, like she gonna have a good time. Like this is a really fun game, and like I don't know, like this is definitely something I would I would keep in my catalog if I had someone else interested in, and I just think y'all should do the same. It's a really fun game. The next highlight for me in this game is like, it actually brings awareness to something real, right? This game uses a really interesting method of addressing real shit people go through. I mean, think of this, like as a gamer, you know, I can appreciate how this is brought up, and it's just mad engaging, you know, like the topic of divorce. It's not easy at all. I mean, kid, adult, whatever. The fact that they kind of were able to use gaming to address something and make it so it's not cringe and still like enjoyable, I think is dope. And I think games should do stuff like this. And you know, I don't know, gaming gets a lot of flack sometimes for being, you know, all kinds of stuff. People like to blame gaming for stuff, but like I think things like this need more light. And It Takes Two does a good job of this. And I just feel like if you're going through something similar or have gone through something similar, then you might appreciate how this game takes on that topic. So shout out to Haze Light Studios and, you know, the people that were responsible for this game, because that's a real thing to be talking about. But anyway, final thoughts. It Takes Two is a really nice game. I mean, like mechanically it's sound. It's a fun couch co-op. It has some humor and it's got some mad charm. Like the game is mad charming, to be honest. This is a dope adventure game with a real nice message behind it, and I just have to respect it. So when it comes to giving this game a rating, without hesitation, I'd have to give It Takes Two a 9.5 out of 10. It's like damn near perfect. It's really a good game. Like this game is just really good in so many areas, and I just think it's a dope game and people should get into it. And the fact that it's accessible, you know, like it's, first of all, it's not that expensive of a game, and the fact that you literally can play it for free with someone who has it, I think is really cool too. So this is definitely a game you should check out if you like adventure games. And if you just miss the couch co-op and just being able to like play with someone like on the same screen, or even like I said, you can play online as well, then you have to check out this game. But I don't think you're gonna be disappointed. Check out It Takes Two. This is actually a pretty cool game. But anyways, y'all, that's my 2 cents. I want to hear from y'all. What do y'all think? Have you played It Takes Two? Are you into adventure games? Are you into the co-op? Do you miss couch co-ops as well? I mean, am I the only one here? Let me know. I want to hear that all in the comments. If you like this video, go ahead and drop a like. And if you're new here, please feel free to subscribe. Videos on a weekly basis. I'm doing my best to try to get more videos to you guys per week. And yeah, and by the way, yo, what game should I play next? Like, I really need suggestions from y'all. Like, whatever game it is, if it's free, if it's cheap, or if it's on Game Pass, link it in the comments, talk about it in the comments, and I'll do my best to check it out. And if I pick your video or if I pick your game, I'm gonna shout you out in my video without question, okay? So please drop those videos and please drop those games in the comments, and I'll do my best to get them. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for checking out this video. Let's get to 500 subs. Let's get to 1,000 subs by the end of the year. I need y'all's help, and just thank you guys so much for everything so far. So anyways, this is Rich from Gaming on a Budget, and as always, I'll see you on the next one. All right, y'all, peace.